Hello, Rommel.
Yes, sir. Hello. Good afternoon.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. How about you?
I'm good, thank you. Um, so the plan, Rommel, is I want to interview you and be able to put this recording in front of New Zealand dairy farmers to try and find you a role here in New Zealand.
Okay, sir.
So I want you to be able to tell me as much as you can about your history and your experience in dairy farming, okay?
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right, we'll get underway.
Okay, sir. I'm Dr. Rommel Gula. I'm a licensed veterinarian practicing for more than 10 years in the Philippines and outside the country. My first work here in the Philippines is as an animal production specialist where we conduct seminars and train farmers how to raise hogs, poultry, especially poultry and hogs and broiler. Then
Uh-huh.
my second job was in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia as farm manager in a broiler breeder farm where I handled one farm out of four farm in the company and was handling around more than 10 people from different nationality. Um, the role there is to to ensure that the hatching egg in the farm is fertile and fertility rate is higher. And lastly, recently
Okay.
just learned I just have my experience in a small dairy farm here in the Philippines, around 85 heads of dairy cattle, which I've learned much more in dairy farming. So I know how to milk, calf rearing, and medication. That's it.
Okay. So how long have you been on that small dairy farm?
So I work in a small more than 2 years.
Okay. And so that was your first stint in working within dairy farming?
Yeah, actually beforehand we used to have our own ranch. It's a more than 100 cattle ranch in Mindanao. But
Mhm.
unfortunately it was closed due to armed conflicts in the area. It's a cattle ranch
Okay.
not used for business but for emergency purposes only.
And that was a family-owned
Yeah,
business?
family owned business but now it's already been closed due to armed conflict in the area.
Okay. All right. So what can you tell me about milking and the procedures you follow in the farm you've worked on, and especially around detection of mastitis?
Yes, sir. At first, at around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning, we get the cow from the pasture, then bring it to the milking parlor. Then the cattle will take a little rest while preparing the milking equipment, sterilizing it, milking equipment. Then the the cow will be brought to the milking parlor. Then the mammary gland will be cleaned, check for any abnormalities like mastitis, like inflammation of the mammary gland, the redness, the hardness, or any abnormal excretion in the mammary gland. And then if the cow is being infected with mastitis, we separate the cow, then isolate it. So
Hmm.
normally if if mastitis occur, we just check where the quarters is infected, then we give intra-other injection to the infected one. So how can we determine if the mammary gland or the milk is infected? So we have this kit, the California mastitis test, where we usually use liquid soap to identify if the milk is infected or not. It's usually used when if in subclinical cases of myitis where you cannot observe particular signs in the udder or in the milk.
Okay, it's very good.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Um, okay, and what about you've said calf rearing, but have you got any experience in assisting cows to give birth,
Yes, sir. Actually,
delivery?
yeah, we normally do assistance in in giving birth. So as much as possible, we have to first correct the abnormality if in case there's a breech position of the calves. So if we can possibly correct the position, it's very good. But if cannot, we can assist the cow in helping the cow to give birth.
Good. So you have experience in assisting to correct the position, reaching inside and doing that?
At first, we usually give oxytocin to assist the construction of the uterus.
Okay.
Okay,
That's good.
thank you.
And what about the area of breeding or mating, artificial insemination and heat detection? Do you have any knowledge around that?
I have a knowledge in heat detection, the estrus period of the cow. So normally the cow will be on standing heat, the tail will be going up, then the vulva will be enlarged, and there's some mucus discharge. So normally we should breed the animal within 24 hours after we see the cow in heat.
Good.
But artificial insemination not so, except in hogs, not in cattle.
Okay. All right.
But that can be easily
That's
learned.
fine. And have you had time to drive machinery on the farm, tractors, motorbikes?
Yeah, I've been driving for more than 10 years. I have drive pickup cars, SUV, tractor, ATV, and motorcycles.
Good. That's great.
Thank you.
And how long have you been? When did you finish your vet degree?
I have finished my vet degree way back 1999. So more than 10 years I've been practicing as licensed veterinarian here in the Philippines and abroad.
Okay, great. And how many years did you spend studying?
We use the course of veterinary medicine in the Philippines would take around 6 years and 1 year for board examination, for licensure examination.
Yep. Okay, great. And Rommel, do you have wife or children?
Yeah, I'm single. I'm the eldest among 4 siblings.
Okay. And do you have any friends and family in New Zealand?
Yeah, I have a lot of friends in New Zealand. Just yesterday, someone called me, informing about the situation there in New Zealand. So you are in calving season now?
Yeah, very busy,
Yeah,
but it's good.
yeah.
All right, well that's great. That covers off everything I need to know, Rommel, so thank you for your time today.
Yeah, thank you very much too.
Okay, great.